Hey everyone, welcome back. Another drive along rant. So, dropped off number 1. And normally I would stop and maybe ride my bike around here, but actually I don't want to do that since I have to go back anyway. I'd rather be closer to my number 2. And that way I can just pick up my number 2 from pre-K a lot easier. And so fortunately wasted a lot of time. So what I'll do is I'll go back home, do some editing. Oh, sorry, I forgot I have the lens cover on. There we go. How's that? That's a lot better. So I'll do some editing, and that way I could empty out the memory on this camera phone. I like carry like four different smartphones on me. Only one of them is actually used as a phone. The rest are either just just smart devices or computers that I use, like the speedometer. The Wi-Fi doesn't work on that, so it's basically whatever apps I have on there, that's what I'm using. A GPS, good for GPS, and some other stuff. I guess I can still go on the internet via Bluetooth, so that's still an option, but I would have to Bluetooth off another device that has Wi-Fi or has internet connection. I guess I can take it in for repairs to see what's up with it, but it's just so much cheaper just to buy another one. Especially I like to get older models, the models that are not in trend anymore, that just didn't come out. They're practically very cheap and refurbished or whatever the case is. They're often very cheap. Like, for example, this Samsung Galaxy S7 that I'm recording with, I mean, it's pretty good. It's small. I looked at getting the S8, Samsung Galaxy S8. That's still $500. S9, it's, I don't know, maybe $8,000. Like, these camera phones, these smart devices, smartphones they're getting ridiculous in price. I was on eBay and I saw an iPhone just because it had whatever, 100 gigs or something, whatever ridiculous. It was going for $24,000. You could buy a car. You know what I'm saying? You could buy, if I had a choice, buy a phone or buy a car, I would buy a car. Although a car would probably still cost you a little bit more, insurance, license fees, or registration, and all that. But in any case, so, but I'm gonna go to back home, and I'll probably do some editing on these videos or get them uploadable. By the time I upload this and have it scheduled to be published, it's probably about anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks out. I do about three videos a day on this. My daily, I don't know if it's daily. It's just that I'm just having so much fun with this gimbal, and I've upgraded to newer technology, so the video footage is of a higher quality. This is in stereo. You can hear from the right, hear from the left, and my ride-alongs on my bike are the same way. I don't use the mic headset and mic as much because they do kind of are in the way, but from time to time I can see how they'd be useful, because you get a lot of ambient noise if I just use the dead cat on the Samsung Galaxy S microphone on the left and the right side. So you get a lot of ambient noise. So mic and headset still are very useful because it reduces the ambient noise, and you can actually just talk into the mic and be heard that way. Also, but riding on the bike, it's a little difficult, but I still will use it. It's just in a different situation. Eventually, I plan on doing a couple things in the future. One of them is I'm planning on riding my bike to the gun range and taking my 22 for a shoot along, a ride along with a shoot along. Another bike trip from my house going to Herman Park all the way around to Discovery Park, then Memorial Park, and then back home. That's about a 60-mile round trip, total round trip, 60 miles. And so I'll be doing another video on that. So in those cases where the video is longer, I have to recharge the camera phone, so I'll be alternating from different phones and different angles. So some will be a bike mount with the headset and microphone. Others will be on the gimbal with the Samsung Galaxy S, since it has speakers or microphones on both sides to give a stereo effect. But I will be using my old Note 3, so I will be upgrading the footage to high definition, which is 720. I'm not sure if I'll go to 1080 or anything higher, because it takes up so much memory, and uploading takes such a long time. And I think the 720 by 1080 works just fine. It's considered HD, high definition, so I'll take it. You know, it's better than what I was doing, which was the 480. I think it was 480 by 720. So yeah, this is probably a lot better. Anyways, so but I do plan on going to the second fitness center. So I will be going to the second fitness center, and I'm going to do a little discovery riding. Oh, the sun is hitting my face. I'm going to have to put my buff on. So I use the buff very often. It's really great for just blocking that sun that hits your face. Like the sun's coming in from this angle here. Hopefully you're able to see everything and enjoy the ride along here. So I'll be going to the second fitness center, and from there I'll do a little exploring. I probably won't be riding back home because I'll have a fresh battery pack essentially. So I have it with me. I have the Rad Mini in the vehicle. Just today was a different situation where I had to do several errands, do several things here. So what is it, 8:30 right now? So not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm going to the second fitness. I will not be doing any weightlifting or not too much cardio. Calisthenic. I forgot how to say it. But lifting with your own body weight. No outdoor gym either. I slept like a log last night. And you know, every now and then it's good to give your body a rest, a few days rest of not weightlifting or anything. It needs to recover and recoup. And you know, I talked a lot about testosterone and hormone levels for a man. I am a man, last time I checked. So those are the things that I'm concerned. So I'm trying to increase my testosterone level, try to naturally for long-term health benefits. So anything that can do that, eating, I don't know if I'm going to eat raw eggs. I looked up some recipes on food dishes that use raw eggs. There's not a lot out there. There's this Japanese dish called tagoga. I think it's called tagoga. It's basically rice with raw egg, and you mix some soy sauce in there. That could be something I look into. I'm definitely looking into how I can incorporate more raw egg into my diet, other than straight up eating raw egg. Apparently, the most important part is actually the yolk. The yolk is what you want to be raw. The whites, not so much, but from what I understand, raw eggs does have benefits. It has more nutrition, more vitamins, more percentage versus being cooked. But then again, there's not a lot of, I don't know how much I can stomach raw eggs every day, 2 to 3, maybe 4 raw eggs every day. Don't know if I can do that. That's, my palate kind of requires more than that, but and again, anything to help promote long-term benefits, natural hormone production, that's really important. So as I'm learning more and more about my health, I've always known, but the problem is, you just don't have time. Sometimes you don't have time. You don't have a lot of and sometimes because you don't have time, you can't put a lot of effort into it. So now that I do, I'll be more conscious about it. My wife doesn't care, she just cooks up anything and just goes, there you go. Anyways, this is it for me. I'm almost home, so I'll talk to all of you later. All right, bye now.